Good evening, everybody. Happy Halloween, everybody. Figured I'd jump on, see if anyone's up for doing some personals or getting some of those group breaks going. Hopefully, we can get something in tonight. More the. I'll find the word one of these days. The more interest I see, the longer we'll stay on tonight. If you didn't have that wrench next to you, or I didn't recognize that avatar picture, you would have had a 300-second timeout immediately. I was literally like, "Yep, that's probably that's costume." All right, like I said, we're gonna try and get some stuff going in tonight, guys. You'll never believe it, Tim. I was up way too late last night. Like I was, trying to go to sleep, and I just happened to check Walmart for some reason. I was like, I should check Walmart and see if they have anything interesting. And they just happen to have a ton of green sets available. So I bought a few. A few might be a understatement, but I bought a few. I'm gonna be spending all day one of these days next week, um, sorting through and getting the good like 20, 30 cards out. But I figured, I mean, the green sets are easily the best ones, right? I mean, you got what, five different ones at this point. You got the standard blue, which I have one of, just to have one, just to have a sealed set. I have a blue one. Um, I know there's the orange, but I don't really care for the relic for the extra $10. It's not. It's the purple ones I like because the chromes they always hold value and the variations. The hobby was nice, but the green is easily the best because you get the numbered and you get the chance at a parallel set. It's like it's like getting the hobby with something extra. I don't understand why they didn't make the hobby the best ones. I don't understand that mindset, but I mean, I mean, I have to believe they were testing it for something, which is kind of what I think they were doing for what do you call it? I have a feeling they're testing. Remember when I basically correctly predicted they were going to have a new online set because it seemed a little too quiet on the release front, and then sure enough, we see Topps rip. I think they're taking some chances this year, knowing that um, they can. This is the year to try it to see if it'll be really good for what's supposed to be, a ridiculous year next year. Kind of like the Panini did with basketball, releasing all these sets and seeing which ones stick. I have a feeling that's what they're doing for next year. Like, I think for sure the variation sets are going to be in hobby next year. Most definitely, I think they're only going to be hobby. Taking orders, guys. Let's see if we can get something in tonight. 9:07. Plenty of hobby stuff we're talking about. Come join the fun. I'm actually surprised. I thought High Tech would make an appearance. That's really what I thought the online exclusive was going to be. I thought it was going to be High Tech. I mean, I guess it still could be. There still could be like into November, early December, but I really thought we were going to see High Tech as an online exclusive. In all honesty, the autos were extra. Um, in T206, I loved T206. I bought 40 packs of each series. And I got really lucky and I hit a Andy Pages auto in Series 3 and a really hard to get Ortiz auto in Series 4. But it was the, cycle backs of 25 or the Ty Cobb 101s or the polar bear backs. That's where the real money actually is in those. But I like minis. I think they're really cool. I was really bummed when Gypsy Queen got rid of them, which really made me not care for Gypsy Queen. Part of the reason I like Ginter. I really hope they bring that back. I would even be okay with them bringing it back in the same format next year as like an on-demand thing, like they did this year. I'm all in on T206. I think it's fun. Yeah, they're definitely trying to find the ceiling on stuff. I mean, Topps Chrome Sapphire at 300. They obviously knew it was worth more than what 50 from last year. I just didn't think they'd make that big of a jump right away. Ginner X went up. They're starting to learn. They did throw us a couple bones, like with baseball, the top, baseball's finest, and what do you call it? There's another one too. They threw a couple bones this year on low price stuff, but Bowman Draft Sapphire probably is going to be 100, 150 this year instead of 50. Bowman Heritage, I think, stays the same. I think they know that Heritage isn't right now the hot thing, which I mean 3 years ago, Heritage was like the card to get. I mean, I got lucky at just the right time by getting a Rosarena rookie, but I mean, if it's if that's a week earlier, then I got $50 out of my 2 boxes. I would assume online too. To me, it kind of seems like Topps wants to do half online, half through distributors. I think that's what they're testing. Like, how much can they take? Which I'm kind of okay with because it's spread out a little bit more if you do it online versus through distributors where the big guys are going to get everything. At least you have a little bit of a chance if it's online. I mean, if that was a race set, I'd be all over it. I mean, I'm like I said before, I'm not unhappy that the Dodgers won. I would have wanted them to win if the Rays didn't, but I would rather the Rays have won. Obviously. On for a bit here, taking orders, seeing if there's anyone around that wants to do something here on Halloween night. I did find a few of Rosarena's that I kept because, like I said, even if it was just like a flash in the pan kind of postseason, he still holds three huge playoff records. Like you can't take that away from him right now. And especially this is the first postseason where there were two extra games. I mean, they played what 6, 7, 5, and 2. So they played 20 postseason games, where in a normal playoff playoff year you'd play a max of 19, and that's assuming that every series went to the brink, which they basically did. I mean, they went to 5 with the Yankees, they went to 7 with the Astros, and they went to 6 with the Dodgers. So you're gonna have somebody that's just as hot, and their team is just good, just bad enough, I guess you could say, or just good enough that every series is a struggle to win. I'm really excited to see what he can do because we only got to see him for like 10 games in the regular season. It's not like he was up the whole time playing. Yeah, both in the good and bad, but both extremes. I'm not going to judge anyone just on this season because this season is unlike any season that anyone's probably ever played at any level. So everyone reacts to stuff differently. I'm taking this year's results, at least from an individual statistics standpoint, with a grain of salt. I mean, the Nationals didn't make the playoffs this year, but they started about the same last year in the first 60 games and they won the World Series. So it's really tough to do. Yeah, I had my quarantine 15. I still do. Slowly coming off. Slowly coming off. I'm trying to get myself out and like doing more stuff, but we know how this goes. You know me by now. There's some days where it's just not possible. Like I've been really tired recently, so I'm trying to get through that as well. We all have our stuff. If you're watching, guys, stay on here for a little bit here, see if there's anyone interested in a personal break here on a Halloween night. Never streamed on Halloween before, I don't think. It'd be funny, I'm just sitting here and an egg just comes to the window and just bashes me in the head. Like, what the hell, man? How did you do that? I'm gonna have to think about it, see what I can cook up. That would be kind of cool, or like a charity kind of thing. Hey, Justin, just saw your email. I'm looking at it now. Well, not your email, but you know what I mean. What are we doing? Prism Racing coming up for Justin. You don't get the pick this time. I only have one left. So you get box one. Billy Martin box come out for Justin. Okay. Good to see a live break in tonight. New tab, there we go. Okay. All right. Am I ready to go? Am I good? Am I ready? that was good timing. Good one, Justin. Oh boy. All right, we got a live break here for Justin. Doing my last box of 2020 Prism NASCAR. 4 autos in a box. We've done really well with these. Hopefully this last box has something fun in it. Tons of stuff up there, guys. Go check it out. Really would like to get that best of Gem Mint going. 300 spot, high risk but high reward. There are plenty of multi-$1,000 cards in that product. So go check that out. All right, let's see what we got here. Starting off with a Green Scope stained glass. Eric Almirola. That one's numbered to 99. Christian X red. Base. How's everyone's Halloween going? Regular base. Got a silver Austin Dillon stained glass and a redemption auto. Let's take a look at that here. We have a endorsements silver mosaic auto of Bubba Wallace. How about that? Going for some good money. A lot of people investing in his cards right now. That'll be a mosaic to 99 maybe. I'm not sure what his specifically is going to be. But card number 23 next year. See how that does with that new Jordan Hamlin team. All right. Next up here, we've got a Hyper, Kurt Busch, Derek Kraus blue. In terms of value, he's definitely one of the better guys to get. I got a couple gold autos I'm sitting on as well. Mosaic of Brad Keselowski. That one is $199. Noah Gragson silver. Austin Dillon silver. Next up, red, Ryan Newman. And base. All right, we've got a Hyper Ryan Preece, silver Bubba Wallace, and autograph, that's not a bad one, mosaic of Kurt Busch. Endorsements auto. That's not a bad one at all, numbered at 95 of 99 on that one. You're the king of mosaic autos. Just left and right mosaic autographs, I think, are the best looking ones. All right, we continue. Another mosaic, Tony Stewart, Brandon Brown blue. Haley Deegan rookie. Silver, Brett Holmes, and a pink auto, Harrison Burton scripted signatures. This one is 16 of 50. Another numbered autograph. 3 for 3 on numbered autos again in this box. I like Kurt Busch. Of the Busch brothers, he's definitely the more, relaxed, kind of chill dude. Although Kyle Busch has settled down a little bit too. The King, Hyper Parallel. Red of Joey Logano, who's definitely not my driver. Mine's Chase. I like Chase Elliott. I was a big Jeff Gordon fan before him. Got a purple of Zane Smith. That one is 75. Silver of Alex Bowman. Silver Brennan Poole. We've got Blue Stained Glass, Eric Almirola, Kevin Harvick, Haley Deegan rookie, and last pack. Yeah, I've liked Hendrick Motorsports in general, but I was definitely a huge Jeff Gordon fan. Hyper Corey LaJoie, Silva of Ryan Blaney, and a rainbow auto of Derek Kraus. Again, 4 for 4 on numbered autos. Signing sessions, numbered 3 of 24. Maybe one to hold on to. There you go, Rainbow Signing Sessions auto, and some base. So again, 4 for 4. Nice little rainbow of autos here, including another mosaic. That will do it. Thank you for the break. Yeah, he got started when I was 7, and that's when I was just starting to watch, and I liked the car. Not gonna lie, I mean I was 7. You know what I mean? Now you must have hit like at least 10 or 11 numbered autos in 3 boxes, 4 boxes. You know what I mean? That was a good run of Prism. Let me take that down here real quick. All right. I'm still salty about that. I mean, I don't know. It's not even like they messed up and like they did it a year later. Literally, they had rookie cards of her 2 years apart. I I don't I don't get that. But I mean, whatever. I don't know if they just plain forgot, or if they're saying that was a racing rookie and this is a NASCAR rookie. And I don't know. I don't make the rules. Still taking orders. Halloween night, 9:30. Hoping to get some more people interested in Best of Gem Mint. Probably my highest end break to date. Would really love to get that filled and see what kind of monsters are going to pop out of that box. The only one I'm going to have, guys. Not many made. Spread the word. I do have something high end. It's not really one where I can just say, ah, yeah, I can eat 3 spots. That's that's not something I really want to do. Not even a want thing. I can't be eating spots in that break. Yeah, there's never usually a checklist for repacks like that. Um, the closest I've ever seen for something having a checklist just like that would be like the Signature Series 101s, which I was kind of surprised had a checklist. But even then, some of them didn't have all the 101s. Um, I don't know. So, but I mean, the biggest cards in that product are $5,000 to $6,000 cards now. So I'm kind of I'm really intrigued. I'm hoping we hit one of those. Oh, sure. I mean, theoretically, it's what $300 a card. So you have to believe there's a pretty big card in each box that would cover, a couple of spots at the very least. But I don't think we're gonna see any $20, $30 cards in here. I'd be very surprised if we saw anything that low end. Yeah, I did see the random hit breaks. For that much money, I'd rather do a draft because you get a little bit more of a choice of what you want. If you're putting out $300, I want you to be able to pick what you get, especially if somebody like, for example, Justin, if a graded Peyton Manning rookie came out, if through a draft you have a chance at getting that as opposed to you know missing it by a spot, even though you were second in the random. For that much money, you can pick what you want. I mean, a $35 break random hit is fine, but we start getting into triple digits. Justin, I'm actually inclined to agree with you. I and I've had this discussion before with um, basketball. Like, for example, I think LeBron's the better player versus Jordan having the better career. I think you have to acknowledge that there's a difference there. Tom Brady, I think has the best career, but I think Peyton Manning is the best quarterback, best player. Just the way he managed the game and was able to, you know, the IQ and the feel and everything like that. I feel like he was the best player. Did he get the results that Brady got? No, but still think he was the better player than Brady. I have Manning at number one on my list. I think he's the best quarterback. We're talking about, talent. Brady's definitely up there too, but I love the way Peyton Manning played the game. I know some people put Montana up there. I'm not old enough to see him to have seen him play enough to have an opinion either way. But from who I've seen, I'd take Peyton Manning if I was starting. If in their prime, I'm taking Manning first. I just think he's better. About 20 of 10 guys still taking orders tonight. I mean, he'd obviously be in what if he took a broadcasting job. I mean, he'd be a huge hit. But it's obvious that he doesn't want to. I think he got offered Monday Night Football and he turned it down. He obviously knows what he wants to do with his retirement. I don't blame him. He doesn't need to do anything he doesn't want to do. I mean, he's set. First bout Hall of Famer. He made plenty of money in his career. He can do whatever he wants. I mean, realistically, he could be in any position. I don't. I'll agree with you. I think he could be in any position on any team that he wants to be. He could coach, he could GM, he could do whatever he wants. For some reason, I don't see him coaching though. I see him maybe like an offensive coordinator or quarterbacks coach. I don't see him wanting to take on the whole team. I don't think we'll ever see him as a head coach. I see that's what I was thinking too, but he would be better than Elway. Elway seems to be set on wanting quarterbacks that fit like his mold. Manning will look outside the box more than that. He's not going to have tunnel vision of like they have to have these three qualities. You got to use more of the eye test. I mean, Drew Lock I think is a good quarterback, but I, he's made some questionable decisions when it comes to that stuff. I don't love the way he's run the Broncos. I don't think he's gonna last, but I mean, he's made some really questionable decisions. 9:42, still taking personal breaks, guys. Let's see if we can get something else going. Would love to get some more personal breaks, or like I said, 9 spots left in each of my 3 group breaks that I have up. You see in the top right corner, Baseball Mixer, Gem Mint, and National Treasures 2019. Would love to get some of those moving. I've also got 6 left in Leaf Trinity football. Let me put that up there as well. The random was really weird for Trinity last night. Because Josh ended up one spotting the Herbert. Nathan got the 3 patches with all 3 of his spots. It was a really odd random. Still taking those orders, guys. Let's get something else in tonight. 10:15. Hey, Josh. What's up, buddy? All right, what do we got here? Brian looking to do some breaking. Gonna do my only box of Phoenix and my last box of Contenders. So no picking there. We know exactly which boxes we're taking. Let me get those going, which means I need something to put on display. Hmm. That works. All right. The trash talking starts immediately. Good luck, man. I hope we hit some monsters for you. Let's see what we got. All right, our next live break of the night is for Brian doing a box each 2020 Contenders Baseball and 2020 Phoenix Football. We're going to go with the Contenders first. Good luck. I will see about getting some more Phoenix in and some of these Contenders as well next week. If you guys are up for it. Not going to get, the whole print run, but I would like to have some in stock. Still have some XR if you're a football guy, plus a bunch of others as well. So go check that out. Starting off with the Contenders here. We've got base. We got something shiny here. Numbered to 15, a diamond ticket of Brian Anderson. 10 of 15 on this one. It's a lot more shiny in person, I can tell you that right now. Diamond tickets. Purples, Vlad, Real Muto, and Fletcher. First autograph is going to be Matthew Thompson. Oh, take a look at that. 1/1 autograph of Matthew Thompson for the White Sox. Right off the bat there, we got a 1/1. That's cool. Not the biggest prospect in the world, but a 1/1 auto is a 1/1 auto. That's pretty nice. I like that. 1/1 for that one. Shohei Ohtani, Nunez, Brady Singer. First box, 1/1 auto. Or first pack, rather. All right, keeping it going here. Regular base. Purples, Juan Soto, Lindor, Flaherty, and auto for the Diamondbacks, Dre Jameson. Prospect autograph. Taylor Trammell, Aaron Judge, Frank Thomas, and Heston Kjerstad for the Orioles. There you go, first rounders. That's his first card, I believe. Regular base. Purples, Nola, Donaldson, Scherzer, autograph, Nick Solak for the Rangers. Rookie ticket on card auto. Base autograph there. Nolan Jones, A-Rod, Fernando Tatis, Manny Machado. More base. Purples, Merrifield, Bogarts, Cole. Autograph of Travis Demeritte, rookie auto, Tigers. Marquez, Madrigal, Pache, and Garrett Mitchell. Pack 5. Normal base. We've got Purples, Hendricks, Betts, Moustakas, and Isaac Galloway autograph for the Miami Marlins. We got Reggie Jackson, Wander Franco, Joe Adell, Ricky Henderson, and last pack of contenders. Going to be a plate. Once we got a plate here, once again. Purples, Muncy, Arenado, Anderson, and I'm going to get this wrong. Another White Sox 1/1 autograph of Norge Vera. International ticket, I believe it's going to be. Norge Vera, 1/1 printing plate auto. Considering I've never seen an auto of him before, I'm assuming it's worth something. Norge Vera. 1/1 plate auto. So here's some looking up to do. Asa Lacy, nice first rounders. Baez, Andrew Vaughn, and Dylan Carlson. 2 1/1s in one box. That's not too bad. I usually know like 98% of the names, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't know that name. I'm sure I'll feel foolish looking it up. He's probably some top international prospect or something, but at this point, I don't know. All right, starting off with Phoenix here. We've got Jake Luton, red. That one is $2.99. Patrick Mahomes, flamethrower, silver. That's not bad at all. So we got something here. Got a flamethrowers of Kyler Murray. That one is to 35. Nice one there. And numbered to 35. Nice rookie patch, Jerry Jeudy for the Broncos. 3-color patch, numbered 23 of 35. My lucky number. And an Antonio Gibson rookie. These packs do not open easily. We've got Xavier Howard orange. That one is 99. Fireforged Randy Moss. It's really hard to tell what's numbered in this stuff. Regular base got a yellow Amari Cooper. I don't know if that's gold or yellow. It's yellow to 75. Jermaine Kearse, Jeff Okuda rookie. We've got a pink rookie Xavier McKinney. That one is $199. CeeDee Lamb Hot Roots and a Joe Burrow base rookie. We'll sleeve that for you. That's not the easiest pull in the world out of this. Next up, Roethlisberger Silver. Got an orange Hot Roots of CeeDee Lamb. That one's to 99. Flamethrower Silver, Tom Brady and T. Higgins, Burrow's main target so far. Good box as we go here. Purple, Melvin Gordon for the Broncos, $149. Rookie Rising, Clyde Edwards-Helaire Silver and Josh Uche. Next up, we got Tyreek Hill, one of those, I forget what these are called, but it's one of the rarer parallels. I don't know if that's a burst. Len Dawson Flamethrowers Purple, $149. DeAndre Hopkins, Chase Claypool rookie. Next up, we've got Jerry Jeudy Red rookie. That one is $299. And that's pretty cool. Autographed Teddy Bridgewater for the Panthers. Star Signs. That one is not numbered, but a pretty decent looking card. I haven't seen him sign in a while. Good to see him back. And a Quez Watkins rookie. We have Derek Brown. It's a teal to 25. Allen Robinson, Anthony McFarland. And this should be your jersey auto. Got a pink Patrick Mahomes first, though. This one is $199. Put that over here. And numbered to 50. Nice dual patch auto. Another Charger, Joshua Kelly. Got 4 colors on both patches. Pretty nice one right there. Let's get that to focus in. There we go. Dual patch rookie auto, numbered 9 of 50 on that one. Okwara rookie. And let's finish off this good break. We got a Derek Brown Silver. Red of Jalen Reagor, numbered to 299. Lamar Jackson Flamethrowers. And Jeff Gladney. Well, I got lots of stuff to top load for you. That means it was a good break. Some great stuff there. Thank you for the order, Brian. Appreciate the support as always. Yeah, that's a lot of sleevable hits right there. It might be the most I've had out of 2 boxes in a long time. He hasn't signed in a while, so, and they're playing decently. I mean, they're not amazing, but they're playing decently. All right, guys, just short of 10 o'clock. Still taking orders, trying to get that best of gem mint going. Go take a look at that. Would love to get some more spots sold in that. Get the momentum train rolling on that break. 9 left in the mixer as well. A lot of stuff to sleeve. I was actually kind of shocked not to see just, your generic rookie auto. Who who is this mystery person? Who is this stranger that's traversed into our room? I was just gonna say you'll never guess who came in here today. Some guy that was actually Justin Turner's breath. It was weird. All right, guys, just hit 10 o'clock. Would love to see that gem mint get some interest. My highest end break to date. I have never offered something this high end. Pretty nice box of contenders in Phoenix. Two 101s in the contenders box. Both White Sox, um, ironically enough. A plate and a true 101. And a pretty fun Phoenix box. I think there's a numbered card in every pack. I have to believe the print run on that is not super high, considering. I know there's no retail, but still. But yeah, you've got some looking up to do on that plate. I have no idea who that is. Norge Vera. Yeah, it says on the back here, top ranked 2020 international pitching prospect on Big League site. So, I mean, that can't be a bad thing, right? First autograph and top pitching prospect internationally. That seems like a good combo. White Sox have been really good with their international signings. So I wouldn't be shocked at all if he made some noise in a couple years. All right. I have football stuff. I got Gem Mint too. Speaking of which, hopefully we can get that going. Would love to see somebody jump in and get a spot in that. That's going to be a fun box when that gets filled up. I'm really looking forward to breaking that up and seeing what's inside. Unless for some reason, if we get somebody that wants to buy the whole box, I will certainly entertain that too. Somebody happens to want to do that box, I wouldn't be against it. Still taking those orders, guys. Just past 10 o'clock. Let's see if we can get some movement on some more stuff tonight. Good to see some people on Halloween night. 10:04. I mean that could end up being a playoff preview. I mean they're both gonna make it. That's a tough conference though. I mean I think the Super Bowl winner is gonna come out of the AFC no problem. I just don't see an NFC team other than maybe the Seahawks that could give the AFC a run for their money. I mean, I'm assuming the Buccaneers will be around in some fashion. I don't see them making it all the way though. I mean, Brady can only do so much. The Packers, Aaron Rodgers is good, but he doesn't scare me that much. The NFC East is just a trash can of a division. Let's be honest here. But the Chiefs are scary. The Steelers are scary. The Ravens are scary. Yeah, I don't trust Josh Allen's arm enough to say they're gonna make a deep run. He'd have to, he'd have to be on point, or just getting into a hot run right when the playoffs start. He's more of a you have to get lucky and hope he has a good game. He's just not consistent enough yet. I think I read a stat the other day that he has more under 50% games than like the rest of the NFL combined since he came into the league. I don't know if that was it was some crazy stat like that. They're a good team, but he's just not consistent enough, I think, to beat the best teams. The team is good enough to beat average to below average teams, but it's a coin flip otherwise. They're not bad, but I don't think they're Super Bowl contenders yet. Like they've beaten who they're supposed to beat, and they've lost to who they're supposed to lose to. I mean, they're got the Patriots coming up this week. They'll win that. Seahawks will be a tough game. Cardinals is actually going to be a tough game at Arizona. They'll beat the Chargers. I think they'll beat the 49ers. Steelers, I think they'll lose to. They'll beat the Broncos. They'll beat the Pats. They'll beat the Dolphins. I mean, they'll probably end up being 10-5, 11-6, and win that division. I just don't see them beating a Ravens or Steelers or Chiefs team in the playoffs. I don't see it. Yeah, the Steelers have an easy enough schedule because they're bad last year. So they're not playing a first place schedule. But like I said, I mean the Chiefs are just so good. I mean their one win versus the Raiders was fluky to me. Mahomes didn't have a problem in that. I mean they scored 32 points and lost. But I mean they've beaten the Ravens, they've beaten the Bills. I mean the only tough games that the Chiefs have left are probably they got to play the Raiders again, the Buccaneers, and the Saints maybe. I mean they could easily go 14-2, 15-1 as well. So and their team is just so balanced. They've got a great running game. They've got a great. I mean, they've got the best quarterback in the NFL. Edwards-Helaire looks like the real deal. He's averaging 5 yards a carry. They've got Le'Veon Bell that's going to get up to speed. I mean, that team is just so good. They just need to figure it out on defense. Still taking orders, guys. Yeah. I'm looking at the roster. I'm just looking at the roster to see what kind of you know what we're looking at here. I mean, it's kind of scary. The Browns aren't. I mean, I don't think they're great, but they are 5-2. I mean, they're not going to beat the Steelers. I don't think. I think they're kind of in a Bills kind of beat the bad teams, lose to the good teams. But I think we might see three teams come out of that division, and we might see three teams come out of the NFC West. Both wild cards might come out of the same division in both conferences. I think it's completely possible. which kind of tells me more and more I'm in favor of getting rid of divisions altogether. Just have two conferences. I don't even the divisions. Oh yeah, 3 wild cards. Forgot about the stupid third one. I still think it's a stupid thing, but whatever. I mean, they'll need it, but I mean, as it stands right now, I mean, I think the Bills make it in. Steelers, Titans, Chiefs. I mean, the 3 wild cards right now. You got to figure the Ravens and Browns get in. I don't know if the Colts are good enough. I really feel like the Raiders are going to make it in. They seem better than 3-3. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. Unless Tua becomes, the second coming of Marino and leads them, because that's a weak division that they can beat up on. And then unfortunately, somebody comes out of the NFC East, and that's me talking as an Eagles fan. Packers, Bears both make it. Buccaneers make it. And then, I mean, is it possible the whole NFC West gets in? I mean, I think it's completely possible. I mean, the 49ers are in last at 4-3. Right now, they'd only be a game back of the Bears. Maybe all 4 teams from the NFC West get in. I could see that happening. They all get to 10 wins. I mean, just look at the NFC East. The disparity between the NFC East and the NFC West just proves to me that we shouldn't have divisions. Best 7 teams make it in. Period. I mean, again, coming as an Eagles fan, the best 7 teams in the conference right now: Packers, Bears, Bucks, Saints, Seahawks, Cardinals, Rams. They're all going to win 10 games, and they deserve to be in the playoffs. I mean, the winner of the NFC East is probably going to be 6-10 or 6-9-1, and that's assuming the Eagles do decent. I'm assuming the Cowboys are screwed for the rest of the year. DiNucci and Dalton aren't going to get them anywhere. The Redskins might luck into a few wins, and the Giants just look like garbage. The Eagles are going to probably win that division with 6 wins and a tie. They might win by half a game. But I honestly don't think that's fair. I mean, they're going to get in at 6-9-1, possibly theoretically, but a team like maybe the Rams or the Cardinals at 10-6 might get left out. I don't think that's right. It just doesn't seem right. I mean, theoretically, they'd be playing as the fourth division winner. They'd be playing whoever's five. So they'd be playing the top wild card team. I mean, they would be underdogs to any wild card team, but the Rams, they're not going to beat the Rams or the Saints. You know what I mean? I'm trying. I can't remember the Eagles. I'm looking to see what they have for next year. Yeah, it looks like we have all of our own picks except instead of our fourth, we have the Cowboys fifth. So there's nothing special about our picks next year. We'll get some compensatory picks too, because we lost some good players. Yeah, we lost Howard, Gruger Hill, and Darby. So it looks like we'll get an extra sixth and two sevenths. I mean, it's not much. And with Wentz's contract just about to start, I mean, our only great players that are young on our team, I'd have to say Miles Sanders, and there's injury concerns with him too in his first two years. I mean, it's frustrating, but what are you gonna do? I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. Dallas Goddard is going to take over for Ertz this year. He's not going to be back. I like him, but I mean, Wentz is 27, Sanders is 23. Um, Alshon Jeffrey's gone. Greg Ward's not a bad player, but he's not a superstar. Um, I mean, Dallas Goddard is, I forget how old he is, but I know he's young. I mean, we've got some young players, but they're not stars. They're role players. They're pieces. Lane Johnson's 30 already. Kelsey's 32. I mean, Vinny Curry's 32. Brandon Graham's 32. I mean, we don't have a young core. The Saints do the same thing. They just keep pushing off cap hits. They're just going to keep pushing them off until they know they're not relevant. They know they're not going to be relevant that year, and then they just completely dismantle. Have a really bad year, and then try to get up on the try to rebound. I mean, the Eagles whiffed big time. They passed up on DK Metcalf. They passed up on Justin Jefferson. I mean, they've whiffed big time. This is definitely part of how he's doing. I do like the trades he's made. I do not like the draft picks he's made. I've made that very clear. They got too cute with their picks. Metcalf and Jefferson were the really obvious picks 2 years in a row, and they got cute with it and thought, this guy's that much better when they could have waited on both. All right, looks like we're slowing down here for the night. I'm going to do a last call for live breaks. See if we can get something else in tonight while we're still here. Halloween night, fall back an hour. Also, remember that, guys. And it's not like, some of these college teams where they're kind of just hanging on. I mean, great coaches. I was so mad at the Chip Kelly. I mean, he basically destroyed our team for a generation, I think. So I think that's where the dominoes started to fall. We didn't have enough time to recover from that and miss on draft picks. Yeah, well, he was making all the decisions too. He had too much power for not being an NFL coach. Way too much power. He destroyed that team from the inside out. It's already gone unless he demands a trade. That team is empty. They've got a bunch of injury-prone guys. I mean, it's basically the Eagles, just a little bit younger. And Watson's going to be making some big money soon, too. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it for tonight. Let me just make sure real quick here. Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow night for a Sunday stream, guys. Can hopefully get some stuff going. Sounds good, man. Have a happy Halloween, everybody. Remember, 1 hour fall back tonight, so you get an extra hour of sleep or activities, whatever you decide to do with that. So have a good, safe night, guys. As always, stay safe, period. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 p.m.